Welcome Plushomaniacs to our first ever Yoshi plush collection for 2023. This video is going to serve as our sort of Easter special this year because we unfortunately didn't have the time to produce a regular Mario plush series episode for the year. And we apologize for that, but we still wanted to provide you with some sort of Easter related video. And we thought this is the best way to do it with a Yoshi plush collection since he is a very Easter themed character with all the eggs and whatnot. So we'll be going over every single Yoshi plush that we have in our collection. I'll be detailing the ones that I own myself, and Mr. Reynolds will be doing the same for his. And you might notice that this looks kind of small right here, and the reason for that is Mr. Reynolds actually has this complex setup in his bedroom where he has his Yoshi's Island DS plush set all hanging from his shelf. So we won't be able to put them here next to everybody else, but he will again detail those when the time comes. So I'm Mr. McCormick, and we'll be detailing all of these one by one. So let's get started with all the green Yoshis. So we'll begin this 2023 collection with the tried and true All-Star Yoshi plush. We got this back in October 2020 from our Walgreens pharmacy place, which happens to sell quite a bit of Mario merchandise, including some of the Jack-specific figures, and of course plushes like this. So this was our very first All-Star Yoshi, but that we used for a couple months. But we have then switched on to a medium Yoshi. And the reason we switched to the medium one is because we felt that it was a better size for the videos. But this is still a nice, very detailed Yoshi. And it's very nice to have, very detailed, great price, great weight, great size. A nice Yoshi all around. And next up is our medium Yoshi plush. This is the one that we currently use in our videos, and we got him from Target back in 2022, I believe. This is the second medium one that we got. We used our first one back there back in 2021, and then we switched over to this one because I think it just looks better. He has more weight, he has more stuffing inside of him, and I think it just looks better. But any medium Yoshi looks great, and this is the All-Star one from 2017.
So we also have another medium All-Star Yoshi, but this is mine. I own this one, and it's still pretty much brand new with its tags. I think I got it like in 2022.
So here is the very first medium Yoshi that I got that we actually have an unboxing video of. I got it in summer 2021, and I ordered it from Amazon. And I actually made a mistake with that Yoshi back there because that is my third medium Yoshi. This is my second medium Yoshi that I got from Target also in 2021, but I never made a video on it. I made a short video on it, but never made a full in-depth video. So this is my second one, that's my third one. And now let's move on to that big boy back there that's just crying to get on camera again. If you notice that big, large gap back there that's missing, and he was taken up by this behemoth of a plush. This is the 18-inch Super Mario All-Star Collection Yoshi plush that released back in 2018, and I opened this on camera back in 2021. It's actually one of my most popular videos on this channel, and Mr. Reynolds did a separate review afterwards, and that's also a very nice, very popular review. This is one of my favorite plushes in my collection because he looks very, very, very adorable looking. You can just see how big he is. It's very nice and very funny actually to have a Yoshi plush that is just this big. He cost $60, and I got him from a site that was called Galactic Toys, which still sells Mario plushes, but they hadn't sold this one in quite a while. I think I might actually have purchased the last one from that website. But if you can find this plush for a good price, I definitely suggest it's worth it. It's one of my favorites in my collection, and definitely probably my favorite Yoshi plush that I have because of just how big and funny this guy looks. And I just love having him on my shelf, and he just looks very nice, and of course the great build quality that we know Sine for.
Now we have the old Sine 2010 Yoshi plush. And now we have the custom Baby YJ, or, well, he's called YJ on our videos, but Baby Yoshi plush. No, this is not the Jack-specific prototype. I wish it was, but this is a beautiful, beautiful custom-made one. That's very good, and we got him off eBay. And we're so glad that we have a Baby Yoshi plush because he works so well in our videos. And now we have All-Star Poochie Piper, and he is the Koopaling's dog now, family dog. So here he is in all his glory, and we got him in summer of 2021.
Now the next two plushes I would normally classify as Mario and Luigi respectively, but I just decided to throw both of them in here because they do have Yoshi A part of him is Yoshi, rather. So here are the 2012 Mario and Luigi riding Yoshis. These are directly based off of the new Super Mario Bros. Wii game, because player 1 always got green Yoshi and player 2 always got yellow Yoshi. And these Yoshis are very tiny, but they're also very detailed. And they actually have more detail than the regular 2010 and 2015 versions of the old Super Mario series Yoshi. And we'll quickly go over why they have more detail, and that is because of the eyes. You can see that the white part has a stitched perimeter of the eyes, which the regular 2010 and 15 ones do not have. That just goes directly to that part with no border whatsoever. This Yoshi actually closer resembles the Mario Party 5 Yoshi, which we'll get onto later on in the program. But this is a very tiny Yoshi, but it's just a very nice one to have, and it's a great callback to the new Super Mario Bros. Wii game, which is a very nostalgic adventure. Very good one if you can get it for a great price, which I still believe they're on the internet for. Go ahead and get it, you won't regret it. And here is the second re-release of the World of Nintendo Yoshi that is actually bigger than the original release that they did back in the day. I think this guy is about 9 or 10 inches.
So I tried to be kind of unique because I tried to figure out like how to display my Yoshi's Island DS plushes, but I put some tape, but most of them fell off, so let's get to them anyway. So to start off, here is the Yoshi's Island DS green Yoshi in all his glory. We actually got them for about the same price as it said on this tag here. And we have now the Yoshi's Island DS pink Yoshi, Yoshi's Island DS light blue Yoshi. You can see here with all the Codys or Kameks, whatever you want to call it. Yoshi's Island DS yellow Yoshi, Yoshi's Island DS white Yoshi, and Yoshi's Island DS red and black Yoshi. And we almost forgot, Yoshi's Island DS dark blue Yoshi. Here's Spike Top and the Kongs in the background.
So now we're moving on to the colored Yoshis, and we'll be doing these in pairs so we don't have it drag on for too long. But here is the All-Star Yellow Yoshi, and right away you can see that how just vibrant this guy is. He has a nice set of colors. He's yellow and green, which looks very nice, especially if you have proper lighting for a video. This guy can be very vibrant and nice to look at. All-Star set from 2018, and the next one we have is the Cine 2010 Super Mario set Yoshi, which is practically the same thing as the new Super Mario Bros. Wii Yoshis, since they look very identical. And the way you can tell that this was meant to be a part of the new Super Mario Bros. Wii set is just the year on the tag, because the 4 colored Yoshis that appeared in the new Super Mario Bros. Wii game and plush set are also 2010, and so are these ones. And then the brand new unique colors, which we'll get onto later, also had a 2015 tag, so they were not meant to be a part of that set. Now let's move on to pink.
Here is All-Star Pink Yoshi and All-Star Light Blue Yoshi.
And here is the 2010 version of that light blue Yoshi that Mr. Reynolds covered. Also meant to be a part of the new Super Mario Bros. Wii set due to the year on the tag. But it's a very nice classic plush, good coloring and all. The next color is one that doesn't really get shown much on Mario games, and that is the white/gray Yoshi. He looks more gray on the plush, but in the games he takes this more white appearance. So this is the All-Star one, also released in 2018, has a nice blue shoes to go along with this white color. Nice still orange spikes. I think all of them, still have the orange spikes. So the coloring is very nice. And here is the 2015 version of that same Yoshi. Also it takes more of a grayish compared to white, but nice Yoshis. You don't really see this too much in games, so it's nice to have a plush of this color. Now the next color is my personal favorite color Yoshi, and that is orange Yoshi. And the reason this one is my favorite color is because I just like how the orange and blue go together. Now if you are an art expert like myself, you will know that blue and orange are complete opposites of each other on the color wheel. And that contrast in colors creates movement, which means that it creates movement in the plush. So it goes from orange to blue, and it just looks very nice. They complement each other very nicely, and it just looks very nice on this plush. Orange, they chose a nice tint of orange, nice bright, vibrant neon orange to put on the plush, and the blue itself is my favorite shade of blue. It is a nice mix between light and dark, not too light, not too dark. It looks very nice. It's a nice vibrant plush, and it gets your eyes moving across it. And this is the All-Star Yoshi from 2018. And here is the 2015 orange Super Mario set Yoshi, very nice still, but I prefer this plush, one of my personal favorite plushes in my whole collection, just because of how nice the coloring is. So there you have orange, nice, vibrant plush. Here we have a red Yoshi plush all-star set, and red Yoshi is actually the second player in most Yoshi-specific games. And you know, those four back there are the ones that are in the new Super Mario Bros. Wii game, while red Yoshi is the most common second player Yoshi in games like Yoshi's Woolly World and Crafted World. So this guy has a much bigger role in the Yoshi-specific games compared to the regular Super Mario games. And this is the All-Star Red Yoshi, has a nice dark red with the same medium blue, which looks very nice with each other. And then here we have the 2015 Red Yoshi. They look very nice with the rest of them. And next up we have another color of Yoshi that is sadly neglected very much in the Mario series, and that is the Black Yoshi. So he has a nice black body. It's more of a very, very dark gray, but they call it black anyway. But here you have it. It has the nice white shoes, which contrasts very nicely with the skin color of the plush. Then we have the white underbelly and the yellow shoe bottoms, which looks very, very nice. I wish this guy had more appearances in mainline games, but sadly he's one of the more rare colors alongside white and the others. And here is the 2015 Black Yoshi. They have the same gray detail, same great build quality, just different eras. And you can greatly see the difference between the two from the different years. Next up we have another personal favorite color Yoshi of mine, and that is the blue, the dark blue Yoshi. Now blue is my favorite color, so this must be one of my favorites. And it is one of my favorites because they chose to use a nice darker blue on this All-Star one from 2018. And it has nice purple shoes that complement the color very nicely. And we have the 2015 dark blue one, which I'm not particularly fond of because they chose to use more of a grayish bluish instead of more of a pure dark blue like this. So I definitely prefer the All-Star one because of the darker blue tint to this one. But this one is also very nice. And it's not the best in terms of the color, but it's still great build quality. But the All-Star one I prefer a lot more. And here we have the final All-Star color, and that is All-Star Purple Yoshi, which looks very nice and vibrant as well, like the orange and the yellow. Very nice dark purple. They didn't choose to use any light purples, which I think is very good, because dark just looks better on the plush. And here we have the 2015 pink or purple Yoshi, which does take on a little bit of a purple pinkish compared to more pure purple on this one. And this is the 2018 version All-Star. Here's the 15 version. I hope you can see the difference in colors on camera, but it's definitely more apparent in person. So both very nice vibrant Yoshis, and now let's move on to the more retro Yoshi plushes.
Here is the medium-sized rare Mario Party 5 Yoshi plush in all its glory. This was actually our very, very first rare plush. You may be thinking that Spike is pretty rare, but we already had him, so that doesn't really count. Now here's a brand new with its tags medium-sized Mario Party 5 Yoshi. We only got him for $15, so that was a pretty good deal. Now the small Mario Party 5 Yoshi plush, brand new with his tags. I got him in a plush slot with 3 others in 2021 for only $35. And now here is the Super Mario World Yoshi plush, the Tafita Yoshi plush from the Mario World Banpresto set. So here he is in all his glory with his Tafita fabric. I really like this one. He was made in Sri Lanka, and he is very soft too. I like the umbrella material that they used. And now starting off with the oldest Berto plush, here is a Banpresto Mario 3D All-Stars Banpresto Berto plush. So here she is. She is actually in her egg pose because look, they based it off of her art design there because she is holding the egg, and here she is holding the egg too. This one is extremely detailed, and we got her for a decent price too, which is pretty good because she is very rare. And this is one of my favorite Berto plushes. Now the second oldest Berto, which is the old Sine Berto from 2013. She's in very good condition, but we got scammed because we bought her for $40 when we could have bought her for like $10. We bought her like at an anime store. Now here's the newest Berto! So here I am. So here is the All-Star Berto. She just came out in October 2022, and we are very happy with her because she pretty much looks the exact same. So if you want to still get old Berto, you can, because this is basically the same thing, but they just slapped the All-Star tag on her.
And here is this fake Berto that we've had for a very long time, and is actually quite a convincing fake plush. It used to have this tag that had just a plain red Nintendo logo, which they used back in 2006, I believe, which they used during the DS era, like for New Super Mario Brothers. But this is a fake plush, and the reason you can tell it's fake is because they decided to put the bean sack in her stomach, or in her abdomen as it's called in the scientific world. So they put the beans in the abdomen when really they should be in her buttocks, like they are in the 2014 and All-Star Birdos. So this is a very convincing fake plush. I thought it was real for the longest time until Mr. Reynolds told me that it was a fake. But not the best, the real one is definitely better. So there you have it, Plushomaniacs, our 2023 Yoshi plush collection. Make sure to let us know what your favorite Yoshi plush is and how many you own yourself. And if you liked this video, make sure to give the video a thumbs up, comment your favorite moment, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future collections just like this. We also produced a Mario plush collection where we detailed our full catalog earlier in January, and we also released a Luigi plush collection specifically for our Year of Luigi celebration. So if you enjoyed this video, we highly suggest watching those two other detailed collections where you get to see more of our collection. So we hope you enjoyed, and we hope you have a happy Easter, and we'll see you for the next video. Thank you very much. Goodbye.